Assalamualaikum and sincere welcome to everyone joining us from around the world. I am Muhammad Abu Bakr Farooqi and I am delighted to welcome you to another meaningful episode of our AI section. Every conversation in this series is designed to explore ideas that help us grow intellectually, emotionally, and personally in a rapidly changing world. Today's topic is one that has the power to transform not only the way we think but also the way we experience life. Today's topic is how to cultivate a thankful mindset. Gratitude is often described as one of the simplest habits, yet it is also one of the most powerful. It has the ability to shift our perspective from focusing on what is missing to appreciating what is already present. A thankful mindset can improve relationships, strength mental well-being, increase resilience during difficult times, and inspire a more meaningful life. But how can people practice gratitude when facing stress, uncertainty, or personal challenges? Is gratitude simply a feeling, or is it a skill that anyone can develop through
Thank you, Muhammad Abu Bakr Faruqi, for that warm and generous welcome. I'm really honored to be here, and to everyone tuning in from around the world, thank you for joining us today. Gratitude is definitely one of those things that sounds simple, but actually changes how we see everything. It's not about ignoring problems, it's about noticing what remains good or steady, even when things are messy. That small shift often softens the internal noise and helps us breathe a little easier. I'm excited to dive in and explore this with you.
Without further delay, let's start question and answer. So my first question is that many people use the word gratitude and thankfulness interchangeably. From your perspective, what does it truly mean to cultivate a thankful mindset, and why is it considered such an important foundation for a happy and meaningful life?
That's a great question. When we talk about cultivating a thankful mindset, we're really talking about training your attention on purpose. Instead of defaulting to what's wrong or missing, you start building a habit of spotting what's working, what's supportive, or still holding you up. It's not about pretending everything's fine. It's about widening the lens so the good can sit alongside the hard. Over time, that shift changes your emotional baseline. It can make joy more accessible, relationships more grounded, and difficulties a bit more workable. So, the power is in that steady reorientation, not a single grand gesture.
So my next question is that modern life is often filled with stress, competition, and constant comparison. How does practicing gratitude help individuals improve their emotional well-being, reduce anxiety, and build greater resilience during difficult times?
So, when life feels like a non-stop scoreboard, gratitude interrupts that loop. It nudges your brain to recognize resources you already have, people, skills, moments of calm, which reduces that sense of scarcity or not enough. Biologically, it helps quiet the stress response. Emotionally, it creates breathing room. So you're not defined by the pressure of the moment. That room makes it easier to choose a response instead of reacting on pure autopilot. And over time, that practice becomes a kind of emotional muscle. You don't stop feeling stress or sadness, but you recover faster. You can hold more than one truth. Like, this is hard and there's something keeping me going. That's where the resilience grows, sort of right in there.
My next question is that scientific research frequently highlights the psychological and physical benefits of gratitude. Could you explain how a thankful mindset influences our brain, relationships, health, and overall quality of life?
Hmm. That's an excellent question. Research suggests that gratitude shapes both mind and body. When we practice thankfulness, our brains become more attuned to positive experiences rather than just scanning for threats or lacks. That doesn't erase difficulty, but balances the picture and can lower stress. People often report less anxiety, better sleep, higher life satisfaction. In relationships, expressing genuine appreciation strengthens trust and closeness, which tends to invite kindness back in return. On the physical side, folks practicing gratitude often see better sleep, healthier habits, and improved stress management. All of these threads weave into overall quality of life. Basically, gratitude shifts the question from what do I lack to what do I have that I can value and build on. That shift alone can reshape daily experience and over time, the trajectory of a life.
My next question is that people often say that they are too busy to practice gratitude. What simple daily habits or routines can help someone naturally develop a thankful mindset without marking it feel like another task on their schedule?
That's such a real concern. If it feels like a chore, it won't last. Start tiny. One quick note to yourself before bed, just one thing that didn't go wrong. Or while you're brushing your teeth, recall a moment that felt okay, even small. Another trick is to anchor it to something you already do, like waiting for your coffee to brew. Name one person you're grateful to and why. No journal, no essay, just a thought. And if you're feeling busy, even a sincere thanks text counts. The key is light touch, tiny and regular. So it blends into your day instead of piling on top of it.
My next question is that how can gratitude strengthen relationships within families, friendships, workplaces, and communities? Why do small acts of appreciation often create such a lasting positive impact?
Small acknowledgments tell people, I see you. That sense of being seen builds trust and warmth. When someone feels appreciated, they're more likely to show up again and with generosity. It's a lot less about grand speeches and more about brief, specific moments that actually land. Thanks for making dinner. Appreciated you listening earlier. Loved how you handled that. Specificity makes it real. Over time, those micro moments stack up, creating a culture where people feel valued. And that sense of value keeps relationships elastic. It helps them bend without breaking. In busy families, teams, or communities, those little signals of care can be the glue.
My next question is that many people struggle to remain grateful when facing disappointment, failure, financial difficulties, or personal loss. How can someone continue practicing gratitude during life's most challenging moments without ignoring reality?
It's tough, and it's important not to force gratitude in a way that dismisses pain. And hard times, gratitude can get quieter. It's not about silver linings, it's about noticing even the smallest bit of solid ground. A friend who checks in, a warm drink, your own perseverance. It can sit alongside grief or frustration rather than replacing it. Some days, it's just, I'm still here. That's enough. And if gratitude feels out of reach, it's okay to pause and focus just on self compassion. That kindness is part of the same family. Honoring your reality comes first. Gentle appreciation can follow in its own time.
Artificial intelligence and digital technology are changing the way we work and communicate. Can modern tools support gratitude practices, reflection, and personal growth while still keeping those experiences authentic and meaningful?
Let me have a quick think. That's a thoughtful question. AI and digital tech can reshape how we work and connect. And when used intentionally, they can support gratitude and growth without making it feel fake. Think of them as gentle nudges, a journaling app that makes space for a 1 minute note, AI prompts that help you reflect more deeply, or reminders to send a quick thank you message. The inauthenticity comes from intention, not automation. If a tool helps you remember what matters and you bring the sincerity, that's a powerful combo. Just keep your voice.
What role do mindfulness, journaling, acts of kindness, and self-reflection play in developing a thankful mindset? And how can these habits work together to create lasting positive change?
They fit together like puzzle pieces. Mindfulness slows you down enough to notice what's actually here: breath, sensations, the present. Reflection and journaling give that noticing a place to land, so insights stick instead of evaporating. Acts of kindness turn those inner shifts outward, reinforcing connection and reinforcing that you can be part of something good. Practice gently and consistently, they become a rhythm rather than a checklist. That rhythm rewires where your attention goes, which in turn shapes your mood, choices, and relationships. Small, steady, human steps. Over time, lasting change.
Finally, if you could share one inspiring message with students, professionals, parents, entrepreneurs, and lifelong learners about living with gratitude, what advice would you offer to help them build a happier, more fulfilling life?
If I had one thing to say, it would be this: gratitude isn't a mood, it's a lens, and you can adjust it a notch at a time. You don't need perfect circumstances, just moments of honest noticing. Start small, keep it sincere, and let it be imperfect. Over time, those small, sincere moments change the texture of your days. And when days change, so does a life.
As we conclude today's AI session, let us remember that gratitude is not about pretending life is perfect. It is about recognizing the value that already exists. Even while striving for something greater, a thankful mindset helps us appreciate the present, learn from the past, and face the future with hope. It reminds us that true wealth is measured now not only by what we possess, but also by our ability to recognize and appreciate life blessings. My heartfelt thanks to ChatGPT for sharing thoughtful insights and practical guidance throughout today's conversation.
Thank you, Mohammed Abubakar Faruqi, for the grounded facilitation and the clarity you've brought to this topic. And to everyone listening, thank you for your time and your presence. May you leave with one small thing you're grateful for today and allow that to be enough for now.
If you enjoyed today's discussion, please like, share, and subscribe so you never miss our upcoming AI session of personal development, education, technology, innovation, and lifelong learning. Until our next episode, I am Muhammad Ubakar Faruqi and Faruqi Microsoft Wala. Stay humble, stay grateful, continue growing, and remember that a thankful heart often discovers opportunities where others only see obstacles. Allah Hafiz.